Okay, we're live. Gonna change some settings, let people join here. There we go. Okay, and then I have to open up chat. There we go. Hello. Got some people in chat. Also, I should change my language here before we start, because we're going back to any percent, so it's time for Chinese. Hopefully today ain't as bad as yesterday. I mean, I did first try Lost Lace, and that's not any percent. Now we're doing any percent again. We should be fine. Ah, that's my practice file. I kind of don't want to mess with it. Oh, but that has a ridiculous amount of... Whatever. We'll load a new save. I haven't loaded a new save for a run in a while. I always use autosaves, which is allowed in case you're wondering. That's why the timer's at 21.76. I think this still starts the timer like normal. Hopefully. If it starts it really early, then that might be a problem. Well, it hasn't started yet, so I think that's a good sign. There we go. Yeah, that works like normal. Off to an amazing start. Okay, so this is the warm-up run. We'll reset this whenever something really bad happens. Inevitably. Ah, unfortunate. Are we allowing resets today? I just said, though I guess stream's behind for you guys. Ah, I failed both of those pogos because I'm getting greedy with my movement. What's my PB? It says on the timer, 56 minutes and 4 seconds. 20th place. I don't know why I up-slashed the final hit there. That's like 0.5 seconds of time loss. Dude, that was a perfect fight. That was actually immaculate. That was amazing. Unfortunately, we fell in the early part of Moss Grotto, and so we don't actually get any of the time saved from that. But that was a perfect fight. But yeah, I need to get back into the any percent mentality. Because we spent 4 days on true ending. Favorite area in Silksong? I don't know, man. They're all so good. I have good memories for all of them. I think it's easier to just list the ones that can't be my favorite. Not that they're bad, just that they're worse than the rest. But at the same time, I still can't do that. Oh man, I'm losing tons of time. I also have to focus on the run, so now I can't answer that question. I guess vaults is an area that I wouldn't put too highly. Dude, what are we doing? I think that's the most, like, spectacularly I failed that skip. You know what? I said if something really bad happened, I'd reset. Okay, now I can actually think about that question, because now I want to know. So vaults wouldn't go at the top for me. That's about it. I'm sorry, all the areas are so good. The whole game is so good. I can't put anything at the top. Oh no. That was an intentional Wow, what are we doing? No. You see, we can reset very quickly with this autosave system, and I just lost like 3 seconds in Moss Grotto, so... This is why autosaving is allowed. Oh man, just forget to pogo. Almost ledge grabbed there, that would have been bad. Oh wow. No ledge grab on either. Oh, but those were kind of scuffed pogos. Oh, that was very nice. Okay. But yeah, if you were to ask me what my favorite area is, I could not give you an answer. You'd have to give a more specific criteria, like favorite area in terms of movement or music. And even then, I'd only be able to pick like a top 3. It's what happens when someone likes the game too much. Favorite non-boss enemy design. I mean, Grand Reeds are pretty cool, but you rarely see them. Normal Reeds, just the little flying guys, they're pretty fun. Along with choristers. Choir clappers. Now I'm just listing High Halls Arena enemies. Unless you mean visual design, then I don't know. Dude, I gotta be more prepared for those kinds of questions. What are we doing anymore? Gotta be more prepared for those kinds of questions, because it's very unsatisfying for me to just go, I don't know. But genuinely, I don't know. Top 5 favorite NPCs? Sherma, Garmond, Ballo, Chakra. Dude, there's not enough major NPCs. That actually is pretty easy. In fact, I think I just listed 4, so I just have to think of another NPC. Okay, that was actually quite clean. Very nice. Okay. I got the easiest possible cycle but also a very fast cycle. I didn't break my rosary strings. You love to see it. Dude, that's... why? You can barely make the jump when it's at full height. I don't know why I decided to jump early. Are we in file 3? I think we're in file 3. Yep. That's annoying. Oh, that pogo was almost too far back. I could have made the pogo the first time. Oh, close. No, don't turn around that early. Okay, that was very bad to... Well, that was very close to being bad, wow. Okay, I killed him quickly. Just got the rosaries all over the place. Dude, I'm bad. Oh, what? I've never been that fast there. Normally you can just pogo off that guy instantly, but apparently I came early. Why did I go for 4 swings? There's no reason to do 4 swings on that guy. It's literally just death. It's 3 swings and a silk spear. Oh man. Almost very clean. Wait, I golded Bell Beast? Did not see that. Minus 18 gold. It's not minus 18 over the old gold. It's probably only like 0.2 seconds over the old gold. It's just comparing against personal best, which had a very bad early game. It's still a gold though. Ah, I can ledge grab cancel there. Minor time loss. Why didn't I loot? Oh man. Break the rosary strings and then don't even pick them up. Close, okay. This room's way longer than it seems, and so it takes longer than you'd expect it to load. But I made a whole map of the Marrow using the actual rooms a while ago, like videos of each room for video. And yeah, that room is extremely long, so it makes sense that it takes so long to load. Dude, I always get hit by him. There's no reason for that. No, no, I didn't get the lever on the first time. Wow. That's a new way to fumble. I'm out here being an inventor. Dude, that was bad. That was bad. And I didn't even break my rosary strings. Good thing PB is so bad that this is still gonna be green. Ah, I didn't even try to get on the roof. No, no, no. No! It doesn't ledge grab. I know that it doesn't ledge grab. It's an elevator. It doesn't let you ledge grab. Because it's a moving platform, and then I pushed it away and it went down. No. Oh, I failed this room too. We're going red. We're going red. Oh man, that elevator is a harder boss than Gorn. No way this isn't red. That's crazy. Okay, yeah, there was not a chance in hell I was making it through that. Dude. I jumped into it. Nice run. Nice run, guys. Hold on. Before we start the next one, I'm just gonna quickly go onto a practice save, because I realize now that I have not practiced Wormways in a week. So we're just gonna quickly go practice Wormways. Intermission. Okay, here we go. I just didn't dash there. Okay, nice. And I dashed way too early. What What do you mean that didn't make it? Okay, that was actually completely fine, I thought. And there, I just... Have I forgotten how to dash, man? You know what? I did that. I technically got through there, but I didn't do it quickly. You're supposed to click the jump and then the dash so comically fast that it's actually insane. Except I've apparently forgotten how to do that. Ignore the cocoon. That's not normally supposed to be there. Okay. If I did another wave dash, I probably could have done a little cycle skip here. Oh man, that's annoying. Okay, now we reload. We'll do this a few times, and then we'll do a full run again. Wow, that's... They call me an inventor. No longer an actual run. This is just practice. Okay, well... I jumped too early. Probably could have made it on that third pogo. Nice jump, man. Man, the pogo throughs on some of these worms are crazy. When do you think MV will open in Project Singularity? About 4 days ago. We've been in MV quite a while. Aspect has crafted about a stack of HV circuits, too. Like asking when will Silksong release. Dude, that's so bad. Why did I didn't even commentate on that fumble. That was a terrible fumble. There, that's perfect. That's actually... I followed it with, like, the best I've ever performed that skip. That was 3 pogos. Nice, just open the tools menu randomly. You'd love to see it. Worm Maze is an area that needs a lot of practice, so I'm just gonna do this a few times before we do another run. I think this is the last one, unless that happens. Dude, unless that happens too, like, I could have run right through that. Oh, I pressed space too early. Why did I just stop jumping? It's like I'm not even looking at the game, I'm just randomly pressing buttons. That's enough. We can do another run. Okay, I need my timer back. There we go. This will be the run, surely. If this goes wrong, I'm doing another twisted run. Except I'm gonna clear High Halls Arena before, before getting cursed. High Halls while cursed is so insane. Oh, that's unfortunate. Now listen, I'll do it like I did the last few twisted runs. I'll get cursed before Lace 2 instead of right after Vault Keeper's Melody. We'll do it a more sane way. Okay, this is scuffed movement. This is really slow. Let me lock in. Ah, a little bit scuffed. You want to pogo right when that arch in the roof points down. You want to pogo right as you reach that arch. But I pogoed a bit early. Twisted before Widow? Hell no. Not even possible. You need to go to vaults with Clawline. I'd have to cheat it in. Dude, what was that?
También, mi ofende, Fadastama.
I want to see what happens if I actually fully focus on a run. Because my attention's always split with chat. What if I just shut the hell up and play the game? I don't think I should wait for the pogo on that crawler. I think I could jump right in front of him and then do a neutral pogo.
Buenera.
Pushanka. Ona moshke. Buramki.
Oh, I thought I ledge grabbed there. Actually remember to hit the lever this time. Oh. Supposed to pogo there. Oh no, my landing cancel. 1 second of time loss. More importantly, I lost 1 health, which makes Bell Beast like twice as difficult. Because if I get a bad cycle, I literally cannot quick kill now. But that cycle is extremely rare. In fact, I don't think I've got that cycle on stream before. No! My turnaround! Why didn't I just try to landing cancel? Sometimes it just doesn't read my turnaround, or it backs up, but doesn't actually face the other way. I don't even know how that's possible. Break rosaries? My man pre-fired that. I just gotta stop using Silk Spear turnarounds. It's way easier to do landing cancels once you know them, which I do. You need to use landing cancels a ton in Cogwork Dancers and Trobio. And they're way more reliable too, because turnarounds can randomly just not work. Okay, we're going to be losing quite a bit of time, but some of the time loss is fake. Because we actually broke our rosary strings, and so that will save time later, but lose time now. Also, it doesn't matter much when we break our rosary strings, because it pauses the game when you're in your inventory. But it's good to do it during the Bell Beast fight, because during the Bell Beast fight, the most recent item pickup is the rosary string. And so, it will auto-select the rosary string in your inventory, so you don't have to move to it. So it's like a tiny bit faster. Oh no, I saw that coming from a mile away. I could have gotten it on the first pogo. I always do 2 pogos now because I'm scared of missing the skip. Why did you back up? I hate that guy now. Because you have to kill him needle only so that you stay at full silk. But sometimes he just backs up and makes that incredibly difficult. That was really strange. Okay, we got... oh, wow. Got most of the rosaries from that. Oh, that was bad. Almost happened again. I'm getting a ton of time loss from just movement, though. Need to pay attention. Okay, I can't believe I recovered that. Oh wow, I forgot how close it is to do 4 wave dashes there. My wave dashes are slow today. That room you're supposed to get 12, I technically did, but I left the room walking, which meant that I basically didn't. Means that my wave dashes are slow. 6 rosaries. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to get backup rosaries today. Nice. Okay, smartest man alive. And I tried to jump while I was in my respawn animation. Yeah, we're losing time on wormways again. At least I left well. Surprisingly difficult room for such an early area, but I guess it's only difficult because we're speedrunning it. Dash too early. Yeah, we're just getting all the time loss here. Okay, I need 442 rosaries coming out of this room. Which basically means... wait, what? I don't have to kill this guy? Wait. No, that doesn't make sense. I should be way behind on rosaries. Wait, I might have missed some there. No, we're going just fine, apparently. 510. That doesn't seem right. I should not have 510. Okay, my movement's still extremely scuffed, but somehow we're not behind on rosaries. I love this elevator. Dude! Why does it have to go all the way up every time? Okay. Just kill me. I want a good run, man. I have the time. I have the time for another. But this one, if this one has to reset, we're doing Twisted. Actually, no, we're just not resetting it. This one's gonna get finished no matter what happens. Elevator practice next. Actually, unironically, there is a new strat for getting onto the roof of that elevator that's not only really fast, but really consistent. And I want to learn it, so there might be elevator practice coming. I've never made it ahead of that moss grub. It's almost like I've been doing neutral pogos all morning at this point. How are you supposed to do 2 pogos there? They must be really low pogos. Found Sherma in Spa, play the needle in. Really want to play this game. I know it's insanely good, but I'm just bad at platformers. Well, what Silksong's really good at is teaching you how to be good. I know 6-year-olds who've beat the game. Play it. Give it a try. I mean, it's only $20. Actually, I'm pretty sure it's still on sale. Yeah, what Silksong excels at is teaching you how to be good at the game. By the way, that was a perfect fight. You don't have to start out very good, but like I said, I know 6-year-olds and 60-year-olds who've beat the game. You don't know what Sherma's saying? You set your game to French, dude. By the way, we saved 0 seconds on that last split. You love to see it. But yeah, don't expect yourself to be that good at Silksong if you're usually bad at platformers, but that's the trick. If you don't expect yourself to do good, then you won't be let down and you can just enjoy the combat. Sure, you'll die 20 times on the boss, but think of it the other way. You get to fight the boss 20 times in the greatest game ever released. And also, I see you're asking if you should play the first game. I say that you don't have to play the first game. I know plenty of people who've enjoyed Silksong without playing the first game. But if you want to play both games, play Hollow Knight first, because you won't enjoy Hollow Knight otherwise. If you play Hollow Knight after Silksong, it'll just feel bad. Like, comparatively, the games are not even close. Silksong's just that much better. In fact, for just a video, a little clip I had to record, I played a bit of Hollow Knight yesterday. It doesn't feel right. I just can't enjoy the movement. The combat feels way too clunky and honestly easy. The enemies are predictable. In a bad way, I mean. Enemies are predictable in Silksong, but they're complex. I'm not saying that Hollow Knight's bad, I'm just saying when you compare them, it's insane. What are you doing over there? We're doing Twisted. We're doing Twisted. We're doing Twisted now. I should remove the timer. Screw this shit. Haven't seen any of this game, just heard good things and it looks pretty. It's not... Okay, you called it a platformer. It is not a parkour game. It's not Jump King. It's not... I can't think of any other platformers. That's a... I know you probably weren't thinking of Jump King. But it's not about platforming. Wow, let me get out of the menu, damn. It's about bosses. And it's a combat game. There's arenas and bosses. You have to, that's the main part of the gameplay. Enemy gauntlets and bosses. So if you want to judge whether you'd be the right type of person to play the game, it's not about parkour. People call it a platformer and then you think Jump King. Took them 7 years and the quality shows why? Yes. And the passion bleeds through the game. Loved Elden Ring, but it was a nightmare. I've heard... Elden Ring's a Souls-like, right? I actually don't know a lot about a lot of games. I play Minecraft and Silksong, that's it. But Elden Ring is a Souls-like, I'm pretty sure. A lot of people compare Hollow Knight and Silksong to Dark Souls. They say it's 2D Dark Souls. I don't know how accurate that is, because like I said, I only play Minecraft and Silksong. Dude, why did I hit him a second time? That's literally time loss. Ah, I could have gotten another pogo. But yeah, I personally think that 3D games can't really do combat as well as 2D games can. Hold on, let me focus. Okay, well, I swung too early. That would have been a nice recovery. I don't think 3D games can do combat as good as 2D games can, so I think if you struggled with Elden Ring and still enjoyed it, you'll absolutely love Silksong. Because from what I've heard from people who have played Elden Ring, is that it often can be frustrating, but it's the reward that you're playing for. But in Silksong, I never had frustration. Every death was like, okay, I can do better next time, and I get to fight the boss longer. I don't think I ever actually got frustrated at the game. Hollow Knight isn't a Souls-like, but Silksong definitely is. I think they both are. Hollow Knight's just a lot easier. Too easy, I'd say. Because, like, I didn't have this opinion before, like a few weeks ago, but I had a friend who mostly plays shooters, and he picked up Hollow Knight for the first time, and, like, he blazed through the game, mostly because of D-Dark. Once he picked up Descending Dark, like, the game just burned away instantly. He defeated Hornet 2 first try. Watcher Knights was first try once he came back with D-Dark. The first time he went there, he didn't have it. Broken Vessel was second try, I think. Like, he didn't enjoy any of the bosses because he only saw them for like a minute. So that's what I mean by Hollow Knight was too easy. I'm not saying games have to be difficult, it's just that none of the bosses were really memorable to him. And another person, Greg Tech Player, who watches my videos, I got him into Silksong off of a bet, because he wants me to play Vintage Story. Well, not Silksong, I got him into Hollow Knight, he's doing Silksong later. But in 3 days, he already has 2 Dreamers. And he's died maybe 4 times in that whole time. And I know he's definitely above average, but also he doesn't play these kinds of games normally, so that says something about Hollow Knight's difficulty. I think the step up was definitely necessary to make the game more fun. Dude, I almost missed that jump again. Also, I turned off the timer because at this point this is just a practice run to de-rust, because clearly that's necessary. But I'm still going to be playing it like the timer's going. It's just time loss won't have a number associated to it anymore. Nice, thank you for actually just staying in the same damn place. Something I really liked about the original Hollow Knight is how much I struggled with it, because I played it when well, all I knew was creative mode of Minecraft, okay? I was quite young playing Hollow Knight the first time, and so I struggled like hell. I got 112% after 120 hours. Dude, I am bad. Maybe I'm still like that. But yeah, that's what I really liked about Hollow Knight, because I did have the struggle that most people have with Silksong, and that's what made the game so appealing to me, because I actually got to enjoy every boss. I got to fight Hornet 1 for 10 whole hours. Oh man, why didn't I do a full jump? Dude, this is bad. I wonder if I could hit that lever even a little bit earlier than that. Oh man. Guys, I managed to fail jumping onto a platform. And I didn't even pick up the rosaries, I just broke the strings and left. Nice. In case you're wondering why I didn't turn around for the rosaries after saying that, is that that's more time lost than the rosaries are worth. You either get them the first time or you don't get them at all. Okay, that was bad. Good thing there's no timer going anymore. Dude. You know what? I don't need your rosaries. Okay, maybe I needed those rosaries. This is looking pretty bad. I'm supposed to up slash there. I didn't bring my... Okay. Wait a minute. Well, good thing this isn't a real run. We're 4 rosaries behind somehow. You're kidding me. I like that. That's a good way to lose time. I had a feeling. Oh, man. The only 2 parts that tilted me were Carmelita and the Grohl run back. Like I said, I didn't experience any of the same frustration anyone else had. Like, Grohl? I beat Grohl on my second try. The run back didn't really mean anything to me, mostly because that was only... I'm bad. Okay, Dude, what is this segment? We've lost 2 runs. This isn't a run anymore. Okay, that doesn't seem feasible. But yeah, Grohl I beat on my second try because I found Grohl really late, and so I had Wreath of Purity. Multi-binder hadn't been buffed yet. But I did have that. Dude, what am I doing? What am I doing? No, I'll shut up. Hold on. Let me ledge grab cancel! What is that? I hate that Achnid, dude. We're doing it again. There we go. Holy. But yeah, Grohl was fine. And coming back to it in future playthroughs, I actually enjoyed the fight. I wouldn't say Grohl's my favorite fight, but I don't think it would even go in the bottom half of fights for me. Like, it was pretty alright. I definitely like the world building around it, like putting gameplay into the world building. You feel like you're fighting a bunch of guerrilla fighters because they keep popping up all over the place and pissing you off. I like it when these types of games do that. It's also extremely bold for a modern game to do that. But yeah, there's no bosses that I really had, like, a hard enough time with that I got annoyed. I think the only time that I got a little bit annoyed at the game was when I went to Sands of Karak off the assumption that a double jump was there. Because I didn't have double jump yet, and then I was just doing Sands of Karak parkour without double jump, which you're kind of expected to have. And that got annoying until I was like, why the hell am I assuming double jump is here? And then I left and did High Halls Arena and had an absolutely amazing time. High Halls Arena has to be my favorite arena in the game. Always has been, always will be. I think next to it, the Vaults Arena in the Citadel, the Clawline Arena, the one after Clawline, Coral Tower. I really like all the arenas. I've been on autopilot for like the last 10 minutes because I'm yapping about Silksong. Oh, I don't have enough silk for that. Greedy little dash there. Since this isn't technically a run anymore, I reset the timer. Oh yeah, there was one boss that kind of annoyed me. Gur the Outcast. In my first playthrough, I don't know what it was with him, because I came back in Steel Soul and had no problem with him whatsoever. But in my first playthrough, I don't know, I just really didn't like him. He's like the only boss in my first playthrough that I wasn't absolutely overjoyed with fighting. I mean, I didn't not like it. Certainly not quite at Markoth levels of bad. But that was the only fight that I had a mild problem with, and then later I came back to it in Steel Soul and was very confused what I was complaining about. I guess the fight had changed at that point, though. They did modify it. I forget what exactly they did, though. Oh, it's annoying. That's also annoying. Oh, my Silk Spear just got eaten there. Why did that not hit? Dude, I'm gonna die. Why did I assume she would go there? Okay. Hunted you with the traps? Yeah, Act 3 boss. You need it for a Mask Shard. I think mainly what got me with that is just the context of the fight, because on the way there, I was dealing with all of his traps and didn't realize it was his traps, and so I was just blaming Hunter's March for it. And so that got me kind of annoyed. And then once I saw that it was him doing the traps, I just got pissed at him. I did record that part, and looking over the recording, I just started yelling, partially for show, but at the same time, like, I was genuinely a little bit angry at him, because all the traps I had been dealing with for like 20 minutes were all from this annoying little shit. But then coming back in Steel Soul, like, I know to expect those traps, and I just avoid them, and then kill the guy who's planting them all. Damn, I'm fumbling just basic wall jumps here. But yeah, I didn't leave that in because there was a little bit of an issue I was running into when editing episode 12 and 13. And it's that episode 13 was actually episode 14. Episode 12 didn't have enough interesting stuff in it beyond the beginning half. Well, actually, no. There was an episode 13. That's a bad way of explaining it. There was an episode 13 that wasn't the one I released. But that recording was very short, and not a lot of interesting stuff happened in there. Like, I was just grinding for masks and stuff. And one of the things in there was Girl the Outcast, and so I just left in a few of the important parts and left that into the intro of episode 13, the one that I actually released. And so the true episode 13 doesn't actually exist on YouTube, and the episode 13 you watch is mostly episode 14. You liked his gimmick, but you first tried him? Oh, I first tried him too. He just kind of annoyed me. Which was completely my fault, not his at all. Oh, that was almost good. I think I can jump a little bit earlier. Oh, that was weird. Man, I keep getting that wall jump. We can't stop winning. Okay, we're not winning with this run at all. That's why I turned off the timer. I just want to finish the run and end the stream. No, I'm having fun. I'm rambling too, so I get to have fun that way. Whenever runs like this happen, it's chat's responsibility to get me rambling. So that I can just autopilot the run. I need to, either up slash or side slash when I dash off the edge there. Oh, that's sad. Oh, nice ledge grab cancel. Whoa, that was... Oh, I shouldn't have wave dashed there. That was some really interesting movement. I gotta watch that back, because that seemed really fast. Oh. Guess I'm not getting the cycle skip here. How large do you think the DLC will be? I think it'll have, like, new areas, which is basically larger than most of Hollow Knight's DLCs. Like, everyone knows there's gonna be new areas, but I think there's gonna be more than one. There's gonna be 2 new areas. Oh, almost recovered that, too. Okay. Timothy Chalamet, don't do this to me. Okay, I didn't say his name, that's what happened. That's why I failed the first time. You say Timothy Chalamet's name in a mirror 3 times, you'll succeed his skip. Okay. Oh, and because I missed the thing, that's... Yeah, we're just gonna have to do missed. Well, mucked. That's fine, because the mist never goes wrong. Hold on, let me focus. 5... I hate 1. You know what? I'd rather do 5. As much as I hate 5, I hate 1 more. Okay, we got top. You know what? This was a mistake. There's a wraith here. Good thing this isn't being timed. Oh yeah, I'll take 4. Dude, I'm cooked. Taking so much damage. Well, I'm not taking damage, I'm just taking time loss. I did take some damage, though. No flies there? Uh-oh. Flies here, though. What? You didn't... There we go. That was very weird. Can I get top, please? Oh, you suck. Yeah, okay, this is rough. Not even flies here, either. It's canceling my needle in so many times. Top right, okay. I've been doing daily mist practice for the past 9 days, so we shouldn't be dying in the mist anymore. That was a really bad mist, but really bad just means a slow mist now, not a dead mist. Unfortunately, I will have to bench here. I've been learning to cut out this bench, but due to the maggots, that doesn't apply today. Yay, I got the cycle skip. I think that's the first time I've done that on stream. Dude. I also practiced Phantom daily, but clearly that's not going through. Almost got it. Not a bad end there, though. That was quite clean. Got an Insta-Spear in there, too. I'm learning to use Insta-Spears a bit more. As you can probably imagine by the name, they're pretty good. Because you can just fit a needle here, a needle hit and a silk spear in the frame. Well, in the same frame. Dude, I just ate my silk. How did that happen? Hornet just ate her silk, no heal.
Mi offende? No, fatestro. Vienta!
That's so sad. I haven't messed that up in a while. You're supposed to... Wow. You're supposed to do that. Maybe I just removed that, wall dash. Because that was supposed to make it easier, but I guess I just failed it twice. Wait, what? No, no, this is guaranteed. No, hold on. Hold on. I must dispute this. There we go. There's the fast cycle. I got 100% consistent at that. And so I'm not letting the game just say no. Are you doing optimal route? Yes. I switched to Bell's route, like, a month ago. My PB is now a 56.04, but... Today I'm doing very badly, and I decided that the timer was only demoralizing me, so... remove that. That was a very slow second phase. Should have silk speared the correct guy there. Okay. That was alright. But yeah, since I've been doing true ending for the past 4 days, I kind of need to de-rust because I haven't done a full run in 4 days. Okay, that was very nice. I missed like one needle hit, but apart from that, that was a very nice final phase. He got only like 2 attacks in there. Ah, no, I can't do the fast text skip because that will open my inventory here. Yeah, right there, it would have opened. Okay, time for literally the hardest movement in the run. Not worry loading. We don't have the timer right now, so I am allowed to reload. Let's go. Well, shouldn't celebrate yet, but this part's pretty free. Why did I try to landing cancel him? That's not even part of the arena script. You die? What the hell? That was slow. Nice down dash, man. Oh man, I'm just missing all my ledge grab cancels. And my down dashes. This is so sloppy. Glad there's no timer going. Why did I just stand there? I need to heal, dude. I haven't died on trope. I shouldn't say that, because then it's gonna happen. No, it's not. Okay, now just all gas, no brakes. He says, not even doing a single dash cancel. Wow, that was bad. Okay, that was still very messy, even though I had him in such a good position. I just didn't execute it properly. And tried to do the fast thing. Damn, that was bad. Okay. I got such a good Trobio practice, well, Trobio fight in practice yesterday. Killed him in, like, I think 30 seconds faster than that. It's insane. This isn't low percent, so I can pick up this mirror. Dude, my crash out on the low percent run when I instinctively picked up the mirror. Shouldn't up slash there, there's no point. Just time loss waiting to happen. That's also time loss waiting to happen, except it did happen. That also did happen, unfortunately. Wow. A few minutes ago, I was asking myself if I really needed to remove the timer. I just got a big yes. Why did I pogo there? That's time loss. Should dash instead. Yes, this is an actual speedrun, but I did so badly at the start. Again, the theme, I did really badly. I removed the timer because all it was showing was big red numbers, and so this is just a D-Rust run. Because apparently True Ending has removed my any percent knowledge. So yes, kind of an actual run. We're doing a normal route, no challenges going on here, but also I'm bad. Okay, that guy did get hit by the Silk Spear. Nice, okay. That's so annoying. Nice.
Magina Fora.
Let's go! I got the skip! At least something goes right this run. Oh, nice. Just didn't wall jump. Nice claw line.
Tamilian. Magina. Hironaro.
Oh, I see a chat message. Siren, you know what to do. Unless Siren left. Nah, he's probably getting the copy pasta. Oh, no, he forgot. Dude, please, what am I doing? Okay, nice claw line, man. Genius. Okay, hold on. There is a new cycle. I've done it once before on stream. I want to try to do it again. But I want to do it quickly. Let's go! Let's go! Cycle skip! That is the fastest possible cog record. It doesn't get faster than that. Because it's purely reliant on that cycle at the end, not even tasks can go faster. I mean, maybe it's a few frames faster at the end. By the way, I just fumbled the easy part. Nice. Maybe it's a few frames faster at the end, but that's as fast as it gets. For humans. Oh, why you pogo? Remember everyone, any time loss is Hornet's fault, not mine. I could have done 5 wave dashes there. Benching here is actually pretty significant time loss due to some bench warp shenanigans later down the line, and so we are not going to bench here. That's scary. Missing the first needle hit can sometimes screw you over there, because the timing's a bit precise. If you're too slow killing that Maestro, or not killing, but hitting him twice, then he'll just summon in Cogflies. By the way, I just did God Pixel while talking, and then failed the slightly easier part afterwards. Not even gonna bench before High Halls Arena. Why would I need to? High Halls Arena's easy. That's annoying. You're very annoying. Guys, I might want to heal. I'm playing this very bad. Why do I heal there? That was the worst spot to heal. I know where these guys spawn, and they do not care where you are. Dude, this is so scuffed. You're 2 hits. Okay, there we go. Ah, should have Silk Speared there. As much as the heal was needed, they were lined up perfectly. I did that turnaround so badly, wow. Just pogo that fly twice. This is so bad, dude. I've practiced High Halls Arena. What is this? Not a Silk Spear in sight. Damn, that was bad. I reacted to which wave it was really late. Four health final wave is a little bit scary, but I could probably do it. Oh wait, I'm gonna be able to heal here actually. I'll take that. Can someone jump? I guess I'll... Oh, now you jump. When it's no longer beneficial to me. Oh, and now you jump again when it's no longer beneficial to me. Damn, scuff. And I didn't have Silk for a Silk Spear because I just healed. Dude, what are we doing? What? No, this is just a casual playthrough. What is this pattern? This is literally just a casual playthrough. This is so bad. It's mostly my fault, but also they just have a very, very weird pattern. That was awful. I think that's the worst High Halls Arena I've done in a month. That was terrible. I don't know why I'm spamming the heal button. I think despite everything, though, this run would still be sub-hour if I was using the timer. Okay, cool little strategy here. We haven't benched since Cogwork Core. Actually, no, we didn't bench in Cogwork Core. We haven't benched since before Clawline. And so we're just hard saved at Architect's Melody, and so we just do the Cogwork drop again. Dude, I always pogo that shit. Okay, I haven't practiced Lace in a month. But we've got some pretty good Lace fights since then. Like, I haven't practiced it, but since I do full runs regularly, it doesn't really matter. I practiced GMS recently, but that really doesn't matter because Cloakless GMS is really difficult. Actually, no, Cloakless GMS you can easily survive, but if you're trying to do it quickly, that's when it gets outrageously difficult. I assume I have 0 silk, so I'll just go for 2 hits at the start there. Nice. Dude, I'm so used to having Evo and Barb Bracelet, where everything just evaporates instantly. Though she is taking unusually long to change phases. I'm not crazy, right? Like, this is... She is not changing phases here. Oh! Hey, I did it on stream! Let's go! There was no phase 2. We got phase 1 and then phase 3. That was the fight. I haven't done that on stream ever. I did that once in practice. Luckily it was caught on recording. Lace is a bit lost, I think. That's an RNG thing, though. It's not based on how fast you go. Once you reach a certain threshold of just damage per second, you can get that sometimes. But it's not strictly based on how fast you did the fight. I'm trying to remember the fast climb here. Oh. It didn't read my last jump. Or I pressed the button too early. Oh, wow. Bad at wall jumping. Nice. Okay, let's just end with a good GMS. Ah, should have still speared there. That's just unfortunate. Whatever, we get to heal in the phase change. Let's do Twisted. No, I changed my mind right after saying it, and I said that I'll just complete the run normally. No Twisted today. Oh, wow, just missed both my needle hits there. I hate it when she does that. Oh, I should not have dashed there. Dude. Ah, risky heal. Dude. There we go. GG. What's Gron? No, 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 no. Okay, that's our D-Rust run. Hopefully tomorrow I can actually do something that's half decent. Idea for a run, you start with Architect's Crest and every 10 minutes your tools change. Problem is, I'd have to either find someone who knows how to code or code a mod myself to do that. And I don't want to do either of those things. I could also just use debug mod to manually change my tools, but that is exceptionally scuffed. Gron is the hardest boss in the game. Canonically, Gron can take on 10 Lost Laces at once. He doesn't even need Cygnus to help him. Gron is actually harder than any Radiance. Okay, well, I got some stuff to record and edit on Project Singular. Actually, mostly edit. I want to stream next time. Pablo stronger? No, no. Gron would instantly destroy Pablo. He doesn't even have to attack. Gron would just think about Pablo dying, and then Pablo would die. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna end the stream now. Gotta work on